Join us as we tour the balcony stateroom and inside stateroom of the Coral Princess. Also, stay tuned for a complete review of the staterooms as well. Welcome to the veranda stateroom. And immediately off to your right, as you come into your stateroom, you've got this pretty large closet here. As you can see, we've got some bags and jackets placed here in the area. You also have some coat hangers there. Extra space here as well. Got a couple of shelves here. You've got a safe. And of course, you've got your life preservers in case of an emergency. And as you enter the bathroom here, you can see pretty tight quarters, but it has everything you need. You've got the toilet, you've got shelves there, a pretty decent sized sink, and then that walk-in shower just behind the toilet there. And it's a pretty decent size. The stateroom opens up here. It opens up to this large king-size bed. You've got a couple of nightstands on each side of the bed here. Pretty decent-sized desk here if you're going to be doing some work. Drawers as well, so you've got some extra storage space here. Got a phone here to call any of the services here on the ship. And behind this cabinet here, you also have a refrigerator. So you can put any of your drinks in there, store some of the drinks. Again, more shelving here. And you've got a couple of outlets as well. And then, it's a pretty chilly one out there tonight. As we're sailing from Alaska, a pretty good size balcony area.
Welcome to Inside Cabin B357. When you come in, there is a huge closet here with lots and lots of hangers. As you can see, we got a lot of luggage here for the people that are in this room. And right this way, we have a full bathroom with a stand-up shower, plenty of sink space, a few shelves for storage. And there's also some shelving in here for any extra items that you might want to store. Then as you continue on, we have it set up for 3 people to share this room. There are 2 lower beds, and there is space for 2 upper guests for pull down bunks. As you turn the corner, there's a desk and a few more drawers and shelves for storage, and a refrigerator over in the corner as well. And you've got a big TV up top for your viewing pleasure. So this is Inside Cabin. So after you've seen that room tour, we did that way at the beginning of the cruise, and now we're back home. We've had some time to kind of reflect on our room and kind of let you know what the great things about the room are and what the not so great things about the Coral Princess staterooms are.
Yeah, so I guess we'll start with the pros when it comes to our stateroom. It was a veranda stateroom, so we had a nice balcony, and the views were really dramatic as
Absolutely.
we were going through the inside passage and making those stops at those Alaskan ports. But specifically the stateroom itself, we thought it was pretty roomy overall. We felt that it had enough space to put our clothes away. We got a lot of shelving units that were in there. The drawers were available. Closet space was pretty decent. And the bed itself, I found it to be very comfortable too.
It was really comfortable. There's an upcoming Pacific Ring World Cruise. And I wish we could go on it. We are not full-time travelers.
No.
But in that stateroom, I feel like we could live there. There was a lot of room, a lot of closet space. There were tons of hangers. I didn't need my extra hangers that I brought. So that was great. But yeah, we slept really well.
And you know me, I usually live out of my suitcase. So for me to put the clothes up there and you put your clothes up there, we still had enough space. So
Absolutely.
we were still able to manage that.
Absolutely. The bathrooms, on the other hand, were a little small.
Yeah, they were. I'm 6'3", and it was a little tight in the bathroom itself, but especially the shower. Now the water power from the shower head was fine, plenty of hot water, but not a lot of movement there. So,
No.
I mean, I was kind of like this, scrubbing myself in the shower. And
yeah, I had to actually step out of the shower to shave my legs.
So that kind of gives you an idea.
It was very tight, but the water pressure was so strong. Like I
it
couldn't
was
even
really
put it
strong.
on all the way because it hurt.
I mean, you could adjust the power just to let you know, but if you like the strong flow from a shower head, then you'll love this cruise stateroom.
Absolutely. Another thing that was really cool is the medallion technology.
Yeah, that was really nice.
I wish every cruise ship had it. I'm not sure why Carnival hasn't adopted it because Princess is owned by Carnival Corporation. But it was so great. We just walked up to our stateroom and the stateroom opened for us. We didn't have to bother with a key card or getting anything out. And it was amazing.
Yeah. So you either have like a band or you could have it around your neck as like a necklace piece. The little device there that Princess provides. But as soon as you approach your door, green light comes on, so you don't have to fidget and grab your card key or anything like that, which made it really convenient. So, and then it locks automatically. So, once you leave the room, you don't have to worry about it. It'll lock up as soon as you leave.
Absolutely. There were enough plugs in the room.
Yeah,
I felt it was a little short. The great thing about it is this is a cruise ship that has cruised in Australia. So if you have an Australia power adapter or a China power adapter, we used one of those and use that as an extra set of outlets. So that was really good. So if you happen to have one of those, that would be great. Or if you have a power block, they didn't seem to confiscate any of ours. I know some cruise lines are a little picky about that, but we brought ours on and were able to use them no problem.
Yeah, and then the outlets were mostly on my side of the bed. Her side didn't have anything, so she had to, put the phone on my side of the bed or by the desk area there. So it was a good distance apart. If you like to have the phone near you, then you may have to fight over one side of the bed or the other, right?
Absolutely. But overall, we found the cabin to be very comfortable. We could adjust the temperature.
Yeah.
It was great. It was really nice having a balcony. But if you want to save a little bit of money and get an inside stateroom like the one that we showed in our video, in our review, at the back of decks 9, 10, and 11, there is a huge aft balcony, a deck really, where we went out several times to view the glaciers and to view the wildlife. And so if you get an inside cabin towards the back of the boat, that would be easily accessible to you. And it's covered. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and when we were going through National Glacier Bay, I mean, we were back there and there was very few people in the aft area there. I don't think many people know about that. Or most of the people were on the top deck viewing the glaciers or any of the wildlife that we observed. But the aft area was really nice, as she had mentioned. Plenty of room and have a pretty good shot of the entire area as you cruise through.
Right. So if you have any questions about the staterooms or anything about cruising the Coral Princess or Alaska, make sure that you drop it in the comments below. And be sure to like this video and subscribe so that you can follow our journey through Alaska.
Yeah, we'll see where we go next.